Welcome to the All Wired Podcast. I'm your host, Logan Rogers. With me, as always, is my co-host, John Doe. Today, our very special guests are John's fiance and my girlfriend, Yesenia and Cayenne. Today, we're kind of just going to we're going to talk about, relationships, because, the last one we kind of touched base on was a little more, I don't think we really touched base on.
We were really tapping in for the men, bro.
Yeah.
We was tapping in for the men. That's how it was.
Yeah, so I feel like we're going to touch base on a little more.
Hey, hold on. Why do we got to break it down first. Hey,
okay.
Yesenia, how old are you? Where are you from?
I am 20. I'm about to be 21 on the 15th. I'm from Oregon, lived in New York for 10 years, then I came up here.
So your birthday in a couple days?
Yeah, she's going to be 20.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. We got to do something this weekend.
You gonna drink with us?
We got to do something this weekend. Yeah, come on, man. You ain't been drinking. Yeah, you ain't been drinking with us.
That she's got to.
Yeah, how old are you? Where are you from?
Age, all right. My name is Cayenne. I am 21 years old, and I am from Anchorage, Alaska.
Which is the biggest city in Alaska?
I grew up in Homer for a majority of my life growing up, though.
Yeah, but didn't you live in the Russian village? How long was that for?
Yeah, in Nikolaevsk. I lived there for 6 or 7 years. It was pretty nice, though. I liked it. I like growing up out there.
Yeah, I think you were born in Oregon first.
I was born in Oregon, and when I was 1, we drove down to Buffalo.
Drove down? You mean across goddamn fucking country?
Oh, wait, no, my dad did. We flew. But we drove up here.
Wait a minute.
We drove up here. We went from...
we went down. What do you mean?
We went from Buffalo to Oregon to visit some family, and then we went up to British Columbia, so we went the hell a long way.
Yeah, we went from Mississippi to Seattle, and then flew to Anchorage.
And then we were also poor, so no hotels. It was just straight camping.
We just slept in the truck.
Man, that's how it was going on sports trips back in the day, man. Back in the day, man. You and the mosquitoes, bro.
Dude, yeah, when my dad came up here, to live up here, my grandfather and everything, my dad had 4 other siblings, so there's 5 kids in total, and all of them had to pack into one truck, dude. A truck, not like a van or a fucking car, a truck. And my dad was yeah, we would take turns, and one of us would have to stand there in the corner like this and ride that way for hours, and then other people would be sitting on laps. And I was geez, dude.
Yo, my grandpa told me some crazy shit where he had brought some parts with his truck just in case it'd break down, and this is when he drove to Alaska, right? And he drove back to Ohio to get my mom, and then drove back to Alaska to move her up here when she was real young. I think this was back in the 80s, and dude, something happened where he said that he was driving a little 4-banger truck, so he took the engine apart, picked the engine out of it on the side of the highway, and fixed it, repaired it on the side of the road, dude. so he spent 2 days on the side of the road, rebuilt his engine. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Those people was built different back then, dude.
Yeah, for real. Motherfuckers nowadays would be sitting there freaking out.
Man, hell no. You rebuilding an engine on the side of the fucking road, dude?
Anyways, let's get back on topic. Since we're going to hit this with kind of a relationship episode. I had a funny question I was thinking of on the way over here. What do you think about stripping for your girl? Do you ever do the tease? Do you do do you ever give her the show? You know what I'm saying?
The Magic Mike show?
Yeah. Magic Mike show.
No.
Magic Dough Show.
Not really.
The Magic Dough Show. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Answer already.
I might have.
Not really.
Not really. No.
I might have to, man. That might be the new thing, Magic Dough Show.
Dude, dude, there's a new Magic Mike movie coming out soon.
It already came out.
It did?
Yeah, but I haven't watched it yet. I've seen it on HBO Max.
Wait, what?
But yeah, I heard it's not very good though. I heard it's HBO Max or something. One of them.
Magic Mike movies are funny as shit, bro.
Yeah.
The first one was based on a true story,
was it?
Yeah, that was how Channing Tatum actually was a fucking male stripper, dude. It was
He used to do roofing and shit. And
Dude, it was his. Yes, that was a true story.
Uh,
And then I'm pretty sure the second one isn't true though.
I don't know,
The
bro.
second
I've
one, I think, was
honestly,
just,
I gotta
like,
see him
just
on
to
a.
make more money.
I gotta see him on a.
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
see him
It
bust a
seemed
square
like
down. I
more-
don't think he
it
really
seemed
can
like more
roof
of a
like that.
comedy.
I've
Like,
only
the
watched the
second-
first one.
The second one seemed
Let's
like
be
more of a
honest. You
comedy.
really
I
think
didn't
you
know
really think that
I
dude
didn't
can
know-
roof, bro?
Well, I didn't know there was 3 of them.
You ever roofed?
think-
Yeah, I know
I
that
think
a
he
new
did.
one like
You
just
root people,
recently
right?
came out.
Yeah.
It's the toughest fucking job
I
around.
mean, dude. I
You
don't
on a
know.
hot
I think-
roof on a black
I think
surface,
he could do
and you're
it.
carrying a lot of weight up
But-
there. You're on a pitched surface the entire
But,
time.
like, I didn't know that there was 3 of them. Like, I thought the new one coming out was the second one, and then I was on Netflix the other day, and it said Magic Mike or triple XL or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck? And that one came out in 2015.
Oh, so that would be
and
a
that
third
was
one
the-
then,
And that was
yeah.
the second. And so this newest one is the third. So yeah, the second one was like just total like comedy though. So,
Dude, I
like,
think I
don't
watched the
it's
first. The
true.
only time I watched the first one was way back in the day. My mom had it on, and that was like the only shit she would let me stay up to watch late that weekend. So she's like, I'm like, you motherfucker, man.
I watched the movie a couple times when I was younger. Can't lie. Me and my friend Izzy in Oregon, we watched it together.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know,
it was a good
sleepovers.
movie. It was a good movie. It got-
Little girls' night.
it got a
They
lot
were
of
parents asleep
fucking
when I-
attention.
Back to that question though that you had. Where's my Magic Mike show?
Oh yeah, what
I
about
was
you?
I was sending out feelers. I was just seeing like how
How do
he
you
felt
feel
about
about
it.
it?
Dude, I mean like shit, I would be down to do it.
Okay.
But you gotta give me the female version. I gotta get a Magic Mike show myself. For you to get it. For you to know, you gotta be doing the show. Like it's an equal thing. It's an equal thing. You gotta give me a show and I give you a show.
Alright.
Or I'll give you a show and then you give me a show. But I don't trust you, so you gotta go first. Because I feel like you would. I feel like you would try. I feel like you would try. I feel like you would try to like hustle me. And
he's gonna be like, nah, fuck you, I'm trying to fuck.
Bruh, she would definitely try to screw me over. Like I would end up giving her the Magic Mike show, and then I'd be waiting for mine, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's coming," and then they'd be
Just not tonight.
It'd be a manana thing, man. I'd be hearing, "Oh, tomorrow" for the next few fucking months.
Shoot, we had met once. She had came over to my apartment way back in the day, and then like 2
I was
years ago.
scrolling, 2 years ago, I was like scrolling through my Instagram. I was just like looking at all the people that have like liked my posts. And I was like seeing all the people that didn't follow me that was liking my posts, and I came across him. And so I clicked on his thing, and he had like his Snapchat on there. And I was like, that looks familiar. So I went to all the people that like added me on Snapchat, and he had added me on Snapchat like forever ago. And I never added him back. So I followed him and added him, and then he hit me up.
Yeah, so he slid in the DMs.
Yeah.
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 And
Slid in there
what
like
was the
Trey
first
Turner.
thing? What was the first thing he said?
He like
Was it
sent-
like, yo?
No, he like sent me a post. I had like
Oh my God,
I had like
he's out
curled
here.
my hair, and he like sent it to me, and he was like, "Since when did you have curly hair?" I was like, I just curled
Oh,
it.
he
What do
trying
you
to
mean?
sneak in
Mhm.
with the combo.
Mhm.
It was a genuine question.
Since when did you get curly hair?
Mhm.
So, what was your guys' first date?
I don't know, man. Shit, I don't even remember. We hung out quite a few times. Like
Yeah.
I just kept picking her up in the drop shop.
He lived like right down the road from my house. So.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. It was fun. It was kind of wild. She's like, I live around the corner. I'm like, yeah. And then I dropped her off one day. Bro,
Like,
she
literally
lived around the corner.
around the corner.
Like, I'm talking around the corner, bro. I'm like, what the hell?
I could damn near walk to your house.
No, dude,
No,
like,
I
if I
could.
was too
Yeah,
drunk,
I
I'd be like,
actually
you gonna
walked
walk
past
over.
his house so many times before.
Every time she's mad at you, you can take the Shoelace Express. Get the fuck out. Be like, fucking fine, I will. It's right around the corner.
It's like a 2-minute walk.
Yeah, literally.
Dude, the way that we fucking first...
We had a true love story.
Dude,
We met on Tinder.
Yeah, we met on Tinder. We met on Tinder.
Wait. We didn't y'all meet when y'all were young?
No.
He met me when I was 17.
So how were you on Tinder?
No.
I was 17 on Tinder.
I met her.
Oh.
I let him know though. I let him know.
I technically
Why would you do this?
I
I
was
technically
looking.
met
I was
her
moved out.
before. I technically met her before, but like I didn't really ever talk to her. I met her when I went to go buy donuts from Jason's Donuts
Yeah,
when
I
she
was
was
the donut
at when it
girl.
was at her.
I ain't gonna lie. Back
when
when the day when I was on Tinder,
But-
I was a Tinder hater, bro. I see all these bitches who was like underage and was prostitutes, or I knew for a fact they like 17 or 16. I'm reporting their account. I didn't give a fuck. I'm
But-
keeping these men out of trouble.
But like, yeah, we met on Tinder, and fucking, it was funny because she had typical fucking photos. She had acid tabs on her tongue and shit, like, and
It's
then
like, I get loaded.
and I thought she was Russian, like low key, like because of her name and just like her facial complexion. Yeah, and a lot of other people thought she was Russian too, and so she put in her bio, I'm not Russian, but literally the first night.
What's wrong with Russians?
First night, no, it's just that everybody
ain't
keeps
one.
thinking that she is one. She's not.
Mm.
But like the first night I met her, I walk into her house and she opens the door and she's just like, "Sup," and like just leaves the door open, turns around and like walks away, and I'm like, "Am I supposed to come in?" Like, and I just like walk in, close the door behind me, and she just sits down and she's like, "These are my roommates," and then she just like pats the seat next to her, just like.
Before
down.
that, I
Sit
gave you a
next to
tour of the place. I showed you my room, my
She's like, these
bathroom.
are my. She's like, these are my roommates. This is my room, bathroom.
Hey, that's a
She
solid.
sat
That's a
down.
solid. That's a solid Tinder meetup. 'Cause
I
then
did make
you
the
get in
first move, though.
They get in the
Yeah.
solid
Aw.
rundown.
She literally just told me to sit down
Get
right
the
next to her,
solid
and then
rundown.
instantly put her arms around me and shit. And I was like,
Aw.
okay.
Yeah, and then he wouldn't leave my house for like a fucking week.
I had like an ounce of weed and a bunch of blunt wraps.
You're like, it's all I need, bro.
Yeah,
You're like,
bruh.
And then he moved in a week after that.
And-
Literally.
And then no, it wasn't like a
It was-
week
it
after.
was like a week after.
No, it wasn't.
After that week,
She
you
always
stayed,
likes to make it sound shorter and shorter every time.
it was
the story
within
is
that
told.
1 month span.
Was this when you was living at those apartments?
This is when I was living
This
at
is
Jillian.
Jillian Square.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, man.
I remember when you guys were living over there.
Yeah, because Trinity.
Dude, I wanted to
Trinity
get the
lived
You
over
pull
there.
up and you're like, alright, I'm home.
I wanted to get the fuck out of that garage, dude. I moved in there.
With his
so-
17-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah, I moved in
But the
there.
garage wasn't bad
How
back
old
then,
were-
bro,
how
because-
old
but
were
it's just
you?
so secluded.
He had just turned 21.
Well, that's all legal. So.
But 4 years down the road, we're happy.
That's good.
Dude, yeah, it's just funny. Like, the first thing she said to me was, "Sup?"
So. You're like, yeah, I'm never leaving.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, that's my girl right there.
Dude, I don't know. What would you consider
My
a
sister,
date
my
then, though?
niece, my nephew.
Because me and her go out and get food all the motherfucking time. We don't consider that a date.
I
We just
mean,
sitting down and eating some food.
That's
It's
a
a
date.
We just,
That's a date.
we just
That's a
do that
date.
shit all the time.
I mean, we
we
do
probably
it
think
too.
about it. We probably did that shit like probably
That's still
15
a
times
date.
before we was like, oh,
I
we
was trying to
dating.
think of
Doing
the
anything
first
together is a
restaurant we
date.
ate at together.
I don't fucking know, man.
I don't even
Smoked in the
remember.
car.
Man, it probably could have been like the Elf
That's a
stand,
date.
somewhere in our pole.
I just
I want to know where these 3 holes are at.
Dude, you don't know?
Not that, bro. I don't know what one is.
Spring back sex ed.
So, we're going to do the first. So, let me just restart. Alrighty, so welcome back. We're going to start off with our game here real quick and see who knows their significant other the best here. And I already know off the bat that me and you, Cindy, are probably going to win this one. But, so we're going to do, like, kind of gender-based questions here. We're going to do 3 for the females, 3 for the boys. So, first off, we're going to go with what is your significant other's favorite color? And that would be for the females. John will be Kayana's. Me will be Cindy's. I like how she's thinking. Like,
I already wrote mine down.
oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna say his is pretty easy.
I thought.
I'm guessing
we're
if I know what
guessing.
it is.
Well, you're supposed to write down
they're
your
guessing.
favorite
Oh,
color.
yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to write down your own favorite color. So you wrote down yours, right?
I did.
Okay. All right, everybody's ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's show them. I said purple. Was that right? Was that right?
Why?
Ah.
Look like purple.
Oh shit. That's funny. Okay.
Now we
Alright.
have to guess your guys' favorite color.
Yeah, I think this one's pretty easy for you guys. Yeah. Is it blue? This one would be for the females. What is her deepest fear? All right, you guys ready?
No, I don't even know, bro. I wouldn't even know.
She's a strong, independent woman.
Nah, she's scared of a lot of shit, but it's nothing like, oh my god, I'm so scared of that.
All right, let's show them. I said spiders.
What did you
were
put?
wrong.
Speeding in the car.
Height?
Driving
cross
on a
out.
cliff.
So
Driving on a cliff.
Like, you
It's
know,
so-
when
there's
we're
one
like
fear
on a
that's
road
bigger than
trip.
the
I know,
other.
but I was
There's
gonna
like a
say
cliff
spider /
right
height.
next to you.
So what did you say?
That's literally one of my biggest fears right there.
Speeding
Driving on
in
a
car.
cliff.
And then
What,
did
driving
you
on a
write?
cliff?
That's like one of my biggest fears.
Is that what you wrote? Was driving on a cliff?
No, that's what I wrote. He
Oh,
wrote
shit.
speeding in a car.
I don't know.
It's alright, they
I don't
both
know
got
if
one
mine
wrong.
counts because look, she said
Oh, mine's way
spiders.
closer, dude.
She
Oh,
said
yeah. I get a
spiders
half
and
point at
crossed
least
it
for
out.
that.
Bro, I
Yeah,
should
I mean,
get
that
a
is kind of in a
bullshit.
car.
She crossed spiders out and put
Oh,
height.
shit. That's not okay.
You said
Well-
speeding in the car.
She's
Height
driving.
was
Hers driving on the cliff. All right, neither of us get a point.
All right, whatever. Man. That was some
Yeah, that
bullshit.
one
All
was a
right.
lot
Next
tough.
one.
Biggest
would be
fear for the
tiebreaker.
boys.
For the boys.
Okay, that one's tough.
I don't know.
Johnny, you gotta try to hide that shit. She
I
can
know.
just see you,
I know. I'm like
dude.
trying not to
Like-
look over.
Like, goddamn.
I'm just trying to write it.
Dude, write it like fucking away from her, man. Cheating over
Well,
here.
she probably can't even read my damn handwriting.
Bro, you need to make it legible for everybody. All right, you everybody ready? Did you copy him?
No.
All right.
She had her shit written first.
Being eaten alive. I am
Eaten
terrified.
alive.
of being
Eating alive, I got it.
I am terrified of being eaten
What's
alive.
yours?
What was yours? What does that even say?
I said
Nah.
my driving.
No, I had my inhaler.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
What's this will be for the females. What's your favorite food?
Ooh.
This
my
is gonna be
favorite
very tough.
food.
Yeah, this is tough for me because I mean like, there's a lot of things like, cause I mean like I go just an ingredient or like an actual meal. Like we're talking like actual.
Are we
meal.
talking
We're talking about a
breakfast
meal.
food or
Okay.
like dinner?
Meal overall. What can you eat every day and
Oh,
not
man.
get sick of?
All right, you guys ready? I said biscuits and gravy.
Dumplings.
Damn it!
Oh.
Shrimp fried rice.
Damn, we're tied right now.
So it's
Damn
gotta be.
it, dude. I
That's
fucking
out of three, isn't
I
it?
would. Wait, no, cause we're
One,
tied right
two,
now. We have
three,
one
four.
more
That's
left.
the fifth one.
Well,
gotta
no,
see
because
what
you got
it
one
is.
wrong.
We gotta see
Remember,
what the
so
guys
it's three
is, though.
questions.
Yeah, but we have the guys.
Yeah.
Favorite food for the boys. What's my favorite food? I swear to you, better know this one.
All right, we all
You
ready?
ready?
All right.
Beef
Loco
stroganoff.
Moco. What did you put?
Combo.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, that's true.
So
We haven't eaten it very much.
We
So.
won.
Yep.
Beef stroganoff, baby.
beef stroganoff won it.
What was one of your guys' like worst dating experiences?
I was going to meet up with this one guy, and he took me all the way out, like on the middle of the Steese Highway, and I had to text my friend Holly just to like track my location because I was going out in the middle of nowhere, and it was pitch black outside, and we like went to this random spot, pull off, and it was just super weird. And yeah, I don't know, that was one weird first date, I guess.
That ain't a date.
I mean, the weirdest story I probably have is like went to a one night stand. Went and hung out with this dude after he fell asleep, and I was awake. Called my friend to come pick me up. Walked right out of his house while he was asleep. I blocked him on everything. Never talked to him again. Felt like a very Chad moment for me.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like that's gonna be the weirdest shit. Like, a lot of dates ain't gonna be that fucking weird. You out in public, you know what I'm saying? You out in public, a lot of people aren't gonna be like doing no nut ass shit, right? But dude, I swear, I think it's the weirdest shit when you hooking up with people, because the one like an experience I had one time was this chick, right? She brought her freaking kid over, right? And I wasn't even trying to fuck her, bro. She's trying to like pressure me into the shit, trying to make me feel bad and shit. that I wasn't trying to fuck with her. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And I kind of just like gave into it, right? That chick's trying to fuck me in one room, and her kid woke up and started screaming, bro. And I'm like, yo, I can't fuck with you, right? And cause he's like banging on the door and shit. This little kid is banging on the motherfucking door, and I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm like, yo, I can't fuck with you. And she's like, she literally like jumps on top of me and like tries to like ride me, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And I was like, we'll see how this goes. Let's see this little motherfucker shut up, right, bro? I peek over, and dude, this little kid is like, he got his whole arm underneath my door, and he's like, I made eye contact with him because there's like a crack underneath my door. Bro, this little kid, I'm like, yo, I'm done, bro. I was like, man, you need to go fucking take care of your kid, bro. I'm not trying. I can't even fuck with you. Like, you turning me off just because you a bad mom.
Oh, I have a perfect one. Okay, so, dude, like I had just broken up with this girl, and I was talking to this other girl, and we went to the movies on like a first date, and then she wanted to come stay the night at my house, so we went back to my place, and we like hung out, like watched movies, smoked, like stuff. This is when I was like 18 or 19. No, I was like 19. And we ended up, having sex. And then my ex is like just shows up to my house, like banging on my door. And I was sleeping like next to this girl, and like I wake up and like she's like nudges me, and she's like, your ex is here. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. She like texted me that she was coming here, and I was like, what the fuck? Why? Like, why didn't you wake me up so I could tell her that she wasn't allowed to just do that? Like, and she just like showed up like banging on my door, and it was like, let me in, Logan, let me in right now. And I was like, what the fuck? No. Like, and
she wanted some three-way action, bro.
And I finally let her in.
Why didn't you fuck around and find out?
And she's like, why? And she's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, what? And I'm like, what? We're not together anymore. And she's like, you shouldn't be here with this guy. You shouldn't be here. We just broke up. Like, he's not gonna be there for you. And like just trying to convince this girl, like, and she's like, well, I know you guys just broke up. And she's like, let me take you home. I need to take you home. You shouldn't be here. And I'm like, you don't get to just show up to my house and like, yeah,
take my date home because you don't want me to fuck
with her. Just 'cause I don't want me to be with her. It's like, and then
that's fucking funny.
And then and then I sat there thinking about it, and I was like, low key though, I don't even really want to be with this girl anyway, and I already got what I wanted, and I got
already fucked her. Oh yeah, you should have been like, yeah, honestly, it would be a good idea.
So I sat there, and I sat there, and I was like, all right, yeah, I guess you might as well just take her or whatever, just go with her, like, and she left, and then I just laid there, and I was like, damn, dude, I broke up with her, then I went and fucked another girl, and I got my ex to take that girl home for me, so I didn't need to. I was like, shit, I'm sitting pretty good
City
right
boys
now.
up, man. City boys up.
Like, I'm sitting pretty good right now. I fucking rolled a blunt, watched some Family Guy, and went back to bed.
The one time, bro, that bitch showed up my crib, man, and I had another chick in there, and I was like, and what's fucked up is like, I don't know why I even like tried to open the door to be like, yo, you gotta go. Cause she dead ass like try to hit, like charge the door, man, take the damn door down, and I kind of caught me off guard, and then when she was like already halfway through, I'm not gonna just like grab her and shove her out of there, but yeah, so I just like kind of let her in, right? But I knew if she seen the other chick, she was gonna beat her up. I knew it. I just knew it, bro. And so I had the chick hide in my closet. You remember my old apartment, that small apartment? Bro, how you get away with hiding a chick in there, bro? That's how you know it was smooth, bro. and then it was funny because it was all good, right? She went up and looked, patrolled the motherfucker, inspected the bitch, swept the apartment, and then she's leaving, and she looks down, and there's a pair of like pink Nike or pink slides, some Victoria's slides, and they're like these little tiny ones, bro. Oh my god, she was like, what the fuck are these? It was like, oh my god, it was like, bam.
Bro, for
like,
a second,
bam.
the way Kiana was looking at you, I thought she was the one.
No.
Because she was over there like,
Pink shoes.
No,
I was like, it was the shoes.
No,
I knew immediately.
I thought she was about to be like, the
No.
shoes. Like,
No.
she's the one who's in.
No.
That'd be crazy. If
Did you hide in a closet, Kiana?
I've never hidden in
You ever stick you
anywhere.
in
I
there?
feel fucked up. That was the first time I ever done that. I was kind of like sparing her because I'm like, she might punch you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude.
It was fucked up. I should have never let her in there. But dude, it wasn't the only time that happened, bro. Like I'd be showing up I'd be pulling up at home, and she just there, like in her car. And she hop out. I would have to pull. So like I'm usually, you know, like you remember my apartment how they got the gravel and the shit, and then you could pull up and I used to pull my car up in there on the grass. So she had parked there on the gravel, and then she sees my car pulling, she hops out, and I swerved around her, drove up in the grass right in front of my fucking doorway. I hopped out, ran up the stairs, unlocked the door. I was like, should have closed it real quick. I was like, leave me alone. I was like, I'm gonna call the police on you. I wouldn't have done that, but that was fucking hilarious too, because it happened 4 or 5 times, bro. I got a story, but I don't think I should say it on here, bro. It's pretty bad. It's not like it's not like a crazy freak story. It's like it was like
I just mean the
I had
situation
ran
was
through a
crazy,
bunch of chicks in a very, very short period
No,
of
I
time.
just mean something that it was a crazy situation in which it happened.
Oh no, it is it is. It's like it's like a 24-hour long story, bro.
I used to always hide my boyfriend at the time under my bed. My parents never knew. That went on for months. Keep him under my bed. He was military too, so he wouldn't leave 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I would hide him through the back door. Went on for months. They never knew.
That's
fair.
insane.
They might watch this. I just realized that.
That's bad.
Sorry.
They gave me a lot of freedom, though. I love them for that.
Me and this girl, we kind of had sex we kind of fucked right in front of her family. Everybody was in the living room, we were all watching a movie, and me and her were laying on a couch, and I had a blanket over us, and kind of just started doing it right there, and we thought nobody noticed, we thought that we were careful enough, but apparently she texted me later on, she's like, yeah, my parents are pissed. And they knew the whole time, and
They wouldn't say nothing. What the fuck?
They didn't say nothing, dude.
They probably smelt it. They're like, it's probably sex in this.
We were just in the living room.
Did she not have a bedroom?
She didn't, but we were we had to spend family time with the family.
If you get up, and
That's
go to
some
the
quality
bedroom,
time
you know
right
what's
there.
going on.
That's some quality time.
You ever get to go over again?
Oh, dude, I was there all the time. Yeah.
They
never
got
said
used to
that.
the smell.
Dude, there was one time where her mom almost caught us again, because I was supposed to keep looking out the window, and I was like, dude, I can't. This ain't fun for me to just keep. You know what I mean? And so I was like, fuck it, dude. I don't see a truck, and I just kept going, and then literally all of a sudden I hear the door open, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look up and the truck's there, and I was like, shit. And I was like, your mom's here. And I'm like, and then I yanked my fucking pants up super fucking quick, and I went out there, and I was just like, hey, how's it going? And I was just fucking drenched in sweat, super red.
No shirt on.
Just all my, no, I had my clothes on, but I put them on so fast that they were just a mess. I was just like, hey, how's it going? I was so close to getting caught. But yeah. Alrighty, so welcome back to the podcast. I guess my girl over here's got a couple questions for us.
So I wanted to start off with Kayana. How do you feel about, like, say your man cheats, right? Girl doesn't know he has a man or has a woman or anything like that, you know? Are you gonna beat the girl up or?
No, I mean, not if she really, if she, like, actually has not an idea. It's not really on her at all.
But what if she does know?
I might come at her a little bit. Especially if I've, like, hung out with her too, you know?
Some girls are very overprotective. They will beat a bitch up. Is it annoying to receive messages while you're out with your friends?
Yes. Even though, like, I would say it's annoying, it's kind of like a tough area. Like, if it's just like checking in every now and then, it's not that big of a deal. But if it's like, you know, like, where the fuck are you? Like, every, like, fucking 5 or 10 minutes, it's like, you know where the fuck I am.
You know, shit, I don't really give a damn. I be texting back sometimes. Sometimes I might not see the message for a minute, especially if I'm watching some fights. I whip my phone around every once in a while to, like, Snapchat a replay.
Should your girlfriend share your passions?
I don't think necessarily, like, you have to. It's definitely good to have, like, a few that you share, for sure, because, like, it's good to have those commonalities, but I don't think it's, like, a must.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only reason you're in a relationship with somebody, because you got a lot of common chemistry.
It's because, yeah, you guys are, like, best friends.
Yeah, that's kind of what being in a relationship is you can't really, like, confide and, like, talk to the person you're with. You really shouldn't be with them because, I mean, and some people, like, you're not at that stage in your relationship, or, like, or you know, you might have issues with that person. You feel like you can't go to them. And that shit sucks. I mean, I don't know whether I should be like, yo, you got to go to them, even if your fucking bitch has been, you know, doing, you know, like, there's a difference between being controlling and not controlling. But, like, you know, if your significant other's just doing shit you're not cool with, you shouldn't just be cool with it and just be like, yeah, whatever. You know, I just got to deal with it because I'm with them. Nah. I mean, if that person ain't doing what you want them to do, don't fucking be with them, you know, or put your foot down, you know. I understand all shit like that. Like I don't expect Kayana to be, like, doing everything I'm doing with podcasting. You know what I'm saying? If she said she didn't want to be on here, I'd been like, okay, that's fine, because
like,
it's
everybody's
not.
Everybody's gonna have,
you know what I mean?
a couple separate hobbies for sure.
I also think it's good to, like, at least even if we don't share that interest, I think it's good to still support him and his whatever he wants to do. Yeah.
So how do you feel about a lot of men getting the height lengthening surgery, where they're getting their legs broken into pieces and they're getting, like, it extended?
Bro, that shit's cheating. You weren't born that way. You ain't meant to be that way.
I mean, there's plastic surgery, though.
I'm 6'3".
6'3"? All right.
Would you mind a girl with a BBL, though? Would you?
Dude,
if it looks good, if it looks
that's,
natural.
That's tough, man.
The ass has to match the thighs.
Because, like,
So if it's done right, it's done right. Cool. But, I mean, if I couldn't tell, that's cool. But preferably, I like natural women.
yeah, exactly.
So, also, it's like, think about it. Like you said, with guys or female friends. Bro, I don't got chicks coming to pull up, bringing me lunch to work.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I don't got
Once you start
females
bringing
pulling
lunch,
up just to come over and smoke. I don't got females just coming over to pick me up to ride around and smoke, or picking me up to, or, you know, go out and get some food. We're not going on lunch dates. So if that happened out of nowhere, of course that's suspicious. It would be the same situation on the other hand. If dudes start picking her up, bringing her lunch at work, bro, I would not be cool with that. I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he doing that? You hit him up to bring you food? What the hell?
in my opinion, if, like, Logan were to, like, make a new female friend, like, say, like, they met at work or something, you know, and they want to go hang out after work, I would want to be introduced on that day. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to go hang out with her for the first time alone. I want to be there, you know.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been kind of like a part 2 to our relationship episode. We kind of just wanted to have a little bit of fun, kind of have our girlfriends come on and have some fun. Well, I guess technically his fiance. But, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow, you know, Wired Films and All Wired Pod across all platforms. Don't forget to watch. Really helps us out, even if you just watch for like a few minutes. Like, really means the world to us. Like, comment. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Really helps us out a lot. And yeah, you already know where to follow me. VLoneWavy on Instagram. Rogers.Logan on Snapchat. John,
Man, it's John Doe.
girls, you want to plug yourselves at all?
Instagram is ucinia.x, ucinia.x, and then my tattoo account.
Ucinia X. It's no dot.
It might be Ucinia X.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
nah,
she
it's
do,
just
she do
Ucinia.
great tattoos.
It's
man.
just Ucinia X, UCINIAX, and then her tattoo account is Cinny.x, CINNY.x.
Come get a tattoo.
But yeah, All Wired Pod across all platforms. Thank you guys. We'll catch you next week. And we'd be talking about you guys. So we would be guessing your guys' stuff. It's all about you guys. So 6 questions. No, 6 questions. Well, then we would do 3 questions for the females and then 3 questions for the guys. Because it's got to be for gender based, because it's going to be for everybody. The questions for everybody.